I want to thank each and every one of you coming out this afternoon. This is something that I felt that would be very important. It'd be very important for the community to see the facility that's been constructed here. It's been a long project, been since 2002 when this began, before I was elected sheriff here in Madison County.
Right. So you would come through here, we would trap the vehicle in here, and then the officers come through here, and this is where they start their processing. This is the report room where the arresting officer would process the inmate, file the official warrants, whatever charges, and actually get them prepared to book into jail for us. All the paperwork is completed by the arresting agency here in this room. They'll run their breathalyzers, that sort of thing in here. Then you come through here, and this is where you begin your life with us. We take all your personal information, we process all the paperwork, and this is where you enter the Madison County Jail and become an inmate in our custody. This booking area is, we book approximately 22,000 people a year into jail. So this is a very active place, especially on the weekends. This is what's called open booking. It's a new design concept for us. It's what most facilities are going to. But the inmates sit out here until they're ready for processing. And then they'll go around to an officer at the station right in this area. They'll have their mug shots taken. They'll have their fingerprints taken. Their IDs will be made. And that'll all occur over here. After this point in the processing is when they get that famous free phone call. The phone calls they have, usually we give them about 2 hours to try and bond out of jail, make whatever phone calls that they need to make. And then in the meantime, while they're waiting, they'll sit here for processing. We'll have them evaluated by a medical staff to make sure that there's no needs that we need to address while they're in our facility. In the event they can't bond out, we will shower them, put them in an inmate uniform, and take them to housing. These are isolation cells. In the event somebody is booked into jail who becomes unruly for whatever reason, or is in a position where we cannot finish the processing, or is someone that we perhaps need a translator for, that sort of thing, we isolate them so that we can monitor them a little closer. It's where if they have anything that came in with them, you'll have the drugs, the guns, the photos, whatever they need. That's where they'll place all of it until they can get it from, back to their evidence room for processing and storage till the trial occurs. This is one of the largest housing pods in the facility. There's one of these on each floor. This would be the minimum security floor where we house less serious offenders and misdemeanor work release type inmates. This is a standard cell within this unit. There's 4 inmates housed in each of these. Because of the way this particular floor is designed, this is where they would sleep. This is where they could do all their correspondence. They're housed here when they're not actively eating or doing recreation out in the recreation yard area. This is where they will spend the vast majority of their time.
We're going to do it as orderly and as quickly as we possibly can. Make sure that you ask questions. The correction staff that will be guiding your tours, just ask them any kind of question you would like to know about the operation of the facility. I think a lot of you are going to be kind of disappointed because it's just concrete, steel, and glass. That's what's inside.
We're going to give you guys free reign. They're going to direct you into the new portions of the building. You're free to go anywhere you want to go. Anybody in the gray shirts, if you've got any questions, pop them a question and they'll be happy to answer it for you, okay? And with that, come on in. Absolutely. Sir? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Yes, ma'am. The areas you can't go into the area. This is water. Everything pops down. You're free to move out there.
The sheriff speaks to everybody they want to go. The media has asked wherever the sheriff is going to speak to everybody they want to set up. probably going to do the cutting